What's going on, everybody? I was sitting here as left the radio station this morning. I was sitting here thinking about everything that has conspired. And I was thinking about how social media works, especially with Instagram and several other places. You may follow a person, but their baggage that they like goes with the things that they watch go with them because you like their small little bit of content and now they react to it. As I got on Instagram and I'm trying to get rid of things, I'm trying to get rid of certain things because that I don't want to see. And I wondered why certain things keep popping up on my feed. And no matter how many times I restricted, no matter how many times I blocked, no matter how many times I did something, it didn't click all the way in that some of the things I am seeing is due to the company I keep. I'm going to say it again. Do some of the things that I am seeing is due to the company I keep. Everything that's going on around me is connected with someone. So I have to watch who I allow, who I follow, who I accept friendship with, because what they have becomes a display in front of me. And this is something that we can apply to each and everyday life. As I already told you, we're going to be talking about being blessed with authority, being blessed with power, and declaring provision over yourself and more. But I need you to understand this. You must pay attention to the company you keep. You must pay attention to the things that you're trying to change in your life. If you do not have these things in monitored situations, you will never notice what is going on around you, why you still have that little small crevice open. The things you're trying to get rid of are still open. You're trying to figure out why. You don't understand why. You don't understand why things are happening the way that they are until you realize it's the things you're connected to. It's just like the roots of a tree. They go in many directions. It's just like with things that you like. They have many different ties. You may like ice cream, but your favorite cookies could be Oreos. There's cookies and cream ice cream. You may like cheesecake. There's a cheesecake ice cream. There's many different flavors. You may like money, where there's many different ways to make it. You may like art. You may like dentistry. You may like sports. You may like fitness. There's many different ways that will deep connect you to it. But we got to be careful of these things because these things can become a possession that you may end up worshiping. These things can become a thing that's so driven deep into you that you forget the way out. And when you're on your way out and you're trying to get rid of things in your life, you got to start cutting in different areas so that there's no way that this thing can come back. This is the same thing when you see people plant. They cut things from the root. They cut things from the power base so that the rest will fall down and it won't hold capture to you. And the Bible says that the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So with this, everything that you are addicted to, it's going to be used. Everything that you're accustomed to, it's going to be used. Let me be real with you. When you even look at the story of Job, and I'm talking about this is just something that came up that really hones this in. When you look at this story, you're looking at a man that was upright. You're looking at a man that believes in God. You're looking at a man that that didn't have a lot of distractions, but God allowed this man to be tested. And it's only because of the fact that he knew that he wouldn't fall astray. In the verse, if you start in the beginning, it said that the devil seeketh to and fro, seeking for whom he can devour. He made a bet with God, said that I bet you if I can touch him, I can make him drop to his feet and curse you. He said, go ahead and try, but you cannot touch his soul. His wife, his kids, all told, just walked away. He got sick and got boils on his body. His own confidence said, why don't you just curse God and die? All of these connections. He chose to stay rooted in where he's supposed to, while all of those other connections walked away and stepped out away from him. He stayed grounded and he gained everything that he should because he chose to keep his eyes on where he's supposed to be. Now, I'm going to just be honest with you. A lot of us have a hard time doing that. To stay rooted and grounded in the way that we're supposed to, and we leave things open that are available to us that we don't need. You know you're trying to be healthy, but you keep going back to those same traps, eating those same things that's causing you turmoil, instead of going to those healthier places. And you may call it high society food, but those same foods help you. Places like the turnip truck, places like Sprouts, places like Aldi's, BJ's, Sam's Club, even in certain grocery stores, they have healthier choices. Even certain fast food groups like Chick-fil-A, what else? Smoothie King. You have what Chipotle, different other places. They have healthier choices. You have to choose those healthier choices. So I ask you today, what is the healthier choice for your body? What is the healthier position for you to grow and be better than what you once were? And then secondly, what are you willing to cut off by the root? Because it's necessary, it's well needed, and it's well deserved. Even for myself, there's so many things I had to cut off by the root, but I didn't pay attention to see what was still connected to me until today when I'm sitting there and I'm on Instagram and I looked and I've been deleting, I've been blocking, I've been restricting. I didn't realize that the company that was connected to me was holding some of the doorways still open. And I found that crazy. I'm getting rid of something. But the company I'm keeping, because this is what they watch, this is what they enjoy, so this website is going to suggest those same things. This is how social media works. This is how the world works. If you can keep your mental is somewhat of the same way, it keeps a doorway open for you to go back when times get hard. Same thing with relationships. Same thing with personality. Same thing with what the enemy said, I come to steal, kill, and destroy. People today, wake up. Decree blessings and authority over your life and dominion and power over your life, because with you, you have the power to change, but at the same time, you have to stay connected in relationship with God, connected with individuals that's going to help you grow, but you got to be willing to listen and let go of your foolish pride, because sometimes we as people, we make emotional decisions and don't pay attention to the factor and practicality of it all. When you make emotional decisions, you're not making the true decision that you need to make instead of sitting still. Take the time to listen to God. Take the time to be open and pay attention to what is truly for you. So once again, what are you willing to pull out by the root? What are you willing to do to dedicate your life? What are you willing to do to grow? I'll leave it with you. Enjoy your morning. And to all you out there, stay humbled, stay willing, stay in position to grow. And watch how God changed things for you. All right.